Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hello, Marie. Hello, Jazzy. How's everybody doing?
Oh, hi, everyone. Hi, Lisa. Jazzy's good. He's saying hello. So, yeah, how are you doing, my love? I know you've been frantically packing and doing things. How's it going?
It has been crazy. I barely could make it today, but I am right now on the chat with the moving people. So, it's just been crazy, but I am so grateful and thankful. Everything's falling into place. And just things, the magic of the universe is coming through, and I'm just very, very grateful for everything.
Yeah, and that's an awesome attitude to have because it can get really stressful when we're going through big changes and just having to stay focused continuously.
Yeah.
So well done, you. Great manifesting.
Thank you. Did you by any chance pull a card for the group today? You want to
Yes,
do that while I finish up over here?
do that and I can talk to everyone. Yay.
Okay, good.
I did get the
Okay.
hit to pull a card for everyone.
Okay, good.
So guys, what jumped out today literally was the frog. And our beautiful frog, when I looked at him and I tuned in for people watching, he was really resting so peacefully on this beautiful piece of reed and with that waterfall in the background. Now, the word that goes with frog is purification. So it's almost like releasing negativity, letting go of stress, replenishing ourselves. And so if you've been feeling a bit stressed or you've had a lot going on or you've been a bit worried, just sit, just relax. And what I was getting as well to let you know is remember to run that white light right up through your body, around your energy field, because it clears our etheric field. Now, if our etheric field, which is our aura energetic field, stays clear, then our physical body stays well. So if you've been feeling tired or a little bit pushed, especially with that big fat moon we've just had this last week, take some time out and just run a little bit of energy on yourself. Have the intention of self-care. So this will help you. Mr. Frog, the magic of frog has come through to help support you with that today. So that's for everyone watching, and for anyone watching afterwards, you'll still get the energy of this beautiful frog animal magic card. So there we go. So
Awesome. All right. So I know everybody wanted to find out what's going on with the 15th of November. I know that Trump said that he's going to tell us something. And let's find out if the cards can tell us if it's related to financial or is it related to the elections. I'm not sure how we can ask.
Yeah, well, we could ask them maybe one at a time. And the other thing I heard was that they've actually called in the sheriffs. Is that what that then allows the National Guard or something to come in, and they've put up a big fence around Mar-a-Lago. Has anyone else heard that? So if anyone's heard of that, just pop it in the chat. Have you heard of that, Elisa?
No.
Okay, so that was just something that I saw popped up. I went, well, this is interesting. I must check if anyone else has seen or heard of this, or anyone's even been there and seen it. So yeah, so it came up. One of the alternate media was, I never saw the video, but they were saying that's what's happened. And so yeah, so that's another little thing that's come up as well. So lots going on there by the sounds of stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
So okay, so what do you want me to ask first?
So will the 15th, the announcement that Trump is doing on the 15th, does it have to, let's say this, does it have to do with elections? So whether it's the 2020 elections or it's these elections, or maybe the future, him running in the future elections, or do we have to break out the question by each piece?
Yeah. Let's just ask, first of all, if it's actually going back to the elections that we've just had and the 2020. So let's see if it's encompassing that, and then we can ask about 2024 if you like. Does that sound? I think that sort of makes it a bit clearer. So we'll see what the cards have to say. And so I'm just tuning into them here. Got a couple of hot ones. Let's just see where they're. Ooh, yep. Interesting. Okay. We've got the Seven of Wands. So to me, this is my chaos card. It's an action card, but it can be creating a little bit of chaos and not clear, because the Four of Cups has come up. So it's offering something, but it's maybe not what people are looking at. So I don't know that it's actually going to have to do with the elections in the past from what these cards are saying. No, Eight of Cups, walking away from something. So there could be an alludement to that what happened was not good. You know, again, he could say it was actually stolen. That might come out because that Eight of Cups is leaving a scenario behind. Mm-hmm. So whether it's a precursor to something more than coming out maybe through military or whatever, I'm not sure. Let's just see if we can get if that it's just a precursor, it's not going to give us what, we'd all love, just sitting there and saying exactly how it went down. The Empress. Mm-hmm. To me, it's setting up a scenario where something can be created that's actually the best possible outcome. So I feel it's setting up something to come through. Okay. So, yeah. So that's what I'm getting with that one. That's the cards. So, sometimes
he announced that he's the president.
Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, that'd blow people's socks off, wouldn't it?
It would, and that's why I don't think it's possible. But I'm like, I'm going to ask anyway.
I know it's so worth asking. The other thing I heard as well was that he was only letting CNN stay. Now, remember, his buddy took over CNN, and they've got rid of a lot of the top dogs and this and that. So who knows what will come from that as well? Whether that's going to be an aspect of play where they do start maybe telling some truth on that place. Gosh, that would shock everyone, wouldn't it? Oh my, you're not going to believe this. Same card, and I shuffled and I did the heat thing. It's our Seven of Wands, which is it's chaos. Chaos is being created through actions. So it might create chaos for people because it's maybe not what we think, what people were even contemplating. Oh, that one's hot. The World. So this, in actual fact, what I'm feeling is going on is he's actually going to, there might be referral to other countries as well. It might not just be limited to the US because that World card's come up, or whether it instigates something in other countries. Yeah. So that's quite big. We have it. Yes, the Tower card.
Yes.
Something is going to go down, whether he sets up the precursor and then something happens. Definitely there's going to be some sort of change. Oh my God, we haven't had that, have we? Apart from when we were talking about Mr. DeSantis, and he was creating some sort of change because that's what came up and it was going to shock people. So
okay, so then let's ask if the military will be involved.
Yeah.
With his announcement.
Oh, yes. I'm just getting told to put these back in. So I'm going to put them back in and reshuffle. And then we're going to do it again. So, because that's a different energy coming through.
Okay.
Oh, God, this is exciting. Let's just see what happens. Okay.
How exciting.
Well, let's just see. And like I said, it could be a precursor to something then going down afterwards. So let's just.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's just check now. Is there a military involvement with this? I'm going to ask, is it a military involvement that we're going to see? Because I know they've been covert. I mean, remember I think it was Dennis was asking the question about, was it a sting operation for that 8th of November election? And it was yes. So let's just, no, it's this one. It's not that one. Is the military going to be involved?
Okay.
Let's just find out. Oh, no, it's still going to be, they're setting something up because we've got our Four of Pentacles. So to me, this is always setting up a foundation and it's not always known. So, and then of course, straight on top of that, we've got our High Priestess card. To me, there's still mystery, but it's I always feel that she's a positive card, but there's something that's almost deliberately being hidden, because when you look here as well, they sort of, she's got a scroll in her hand. So there is an agenda, but it's a mystery. Ooh. Yeah. No, so it's not going to come up straight away because we've got our Two of Swords.
Okay.
So so the military aren't going to come out straight away.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a little bit more like I was saying even last time when we did the live. It's going to be maybe not as fast as we think, but he's obviously setting up a precursor to something going down.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, very good. Let's see. What? No questions from Dennis? What?
Dennis,
is
are you
happening?
sick, my love?
What is happening?
Okay.
Okay, so we asked the question about the 15th. And let me see if I see anything else.
Lady Hawk's asked one. Can you see that one?
No.
It's she said, do you want me to pop it up if I can?
Yeah, go ahead, because I need to check this. Okay.
Oh, I can't put them up. You have to. So it's
okay.
So it's Lady Hawk at 10:14 a.m. So she's asked, and is Trump and DeSantis on the same side and creating optics with their relationship, or are they against each other? Okay. And it's good because remember, we've asked this a couple of times now in different ways. I think that's a different way of asking it, Lady Hawk. And there's been some really interesting cards that came through. The last time it came through with the Two of Cups, I remember that being the last card. And to me, that means that there is a relationship. There's been something that's been discussed. And it's usually a positive relationship. So let's just double check today and just see if that's still what's going on. Because, these guys are actors. They play too, hey?
Mm-hmm.
King of Pentacles. So this is someone that's a master of creating a reality, just as we were talking about that they're actually actors and can actually set something up beautifully to do what it needs to do. Because I have heard that it was to bring out the rhinos. They've got a good relationship. We've got our Ace of Swords. So as far as I'm concerned, that's telling us that they're working with each other. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. I love it when a plan comes together. We've got our Two of Cups again. Now, remember, I was just explaining what the Two of Cups means.
Yeah.
So they actually, to me, that is, they trust each other. They've come to an agreement with something. They've actually, whatever it is they're doing, it's like a master plan. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel that, there it is. Yeah, Lady Hawk. Look, I feel that they are creating optics and they've worked something out between them that's actually going to help to, again, be like a sting operation. And whether DeSantis has come from the side before that, where he was doing a few things that weren't great, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm seeing their relationship as being they're working together. Okay,
good.
Yeah.
All right. The next question is, will we see televised tribunals next spring?
Next spring. Okay, next spring. Okay, Wolf Love. Let's have a look at that. Let's see. Gosh, wouldn't that be nice if it all just could come out, huh? Oh, Wolf Love, yes, I feel by next spring there will be stuff that's come out because our world cards come out. So it won't be just the US. I feel that this is going to maybe at different stages and phases, it will come out in different countries when things are going on. Wheel of Fortune, yes, things are going to be moving forward. Things are going to be changing up and going in, just continuing to go in a different direction. There's a strategy around it. So my Seven of Swords cards always tells me that this is a strategy. So the Five of Swords, they're taking away the Five of Swords, which is change and leading to. So to me, this is being done in a very strategic way. But yeah, it does look like, yeah, there will be. So Two of Wands is trying to find a balance with things. So looking out again over the world and actually trying to find the balance so that the action they take is obviously going to work in the best possible way for everyone. But yeah, by next spring, or your spring. So when's your spring? In they're like March, April, May or something, isn't it? So it looks like there could be some stuff that does come out with those sort of things like televised tribunals.
Okay, and then what were you telling me about the other question? That was a good question that you had.
Oh, about the actual military, the covert operation, the sting that was being watched on the screen. Is that one with?
No, I think it was before that one.
Oh, okay. I can't remember now.
Oh, okay.
What was it to do with? Do you remember? Because I sort of get into the flow and No, we've done
coming
that.
to
We
me.
did Trump. We did Mr. T and his previous. We did his 2024. Oh no, did we not do that? I can't remember now. No, gone.
Yeah, no,
It'll
I
come
don't
back if it's
remember.
meant to.
Okay, so the next question is, oh no, we already did that one. So right now the market is really crashing. The crypto is like going down and
Yeah.
it's really crashing. So can we find out if this is the crash we were waiting for, or if it's going to get worse from here?
Okay, let's just see. So is this the actual start of the crash? Like then it goes to where we were thinking it would go. Yeah, it looks like it, because the 10 of Wands has come up. So right up to this time, this is often, it's been hard work and it's taken a lot of action to get to here, but it looks like we are in that finale where this is when all hell breaks loose, basically, I'd say, pretty soon. Yeah, so, oh God, yeah, look at this 9 of Wands right next to the 10 of Wands. It's been a big journey, because, it's been, remember we talked about this even at the beginning of the year, it was going to be very volatile, which it's been. So you sort of got a recovery and then it would drop again, recovery, drop again. But I feel this time,
It's
I'm really feeling that this is what the cards are telling me. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, because something new is going to come through. So this is my something, if there's a situation we're talking about like that, this is like something new is being offered. It's a new reality. So can you see, see those ones? I'm just going to ask for clarity.
Okay,
But that's what I feel, is that it's really hot. Yeah, so then we've got our 6 of Pentacles. So something's going to be offered to people once this has all happened. So this is even taking us through that. So I know. So yeah, when I look at
does it have to do with the Pentacles, with what we're seeing with money?
Yeah, so Pentacles can mean money or reality or something that's tangible.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's offering something to us once that crash has happened. But yeah, I feel this is like the beginning of probably the last time it will be huge.
Okay, all right. So I want to test if my theory of us giving waiting energy is what's really pushed the wait, right? We've been waiting for this to happen for a while. So, and we were getting, we were losing hope. So I want to see what the cards say about that. Has it been pushed because us as the patriots have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and did this waiting energy create more waiting for us?
Ooh, very good question. Let's have a look and see. Oh, okay. I'm getting actually a download as well.
Okay.
The Fool cards come up. So it's almost like, because we've been waiting per se for something new. Like when you watch a kettle boiling, it feels like it just goes on forever. So we're actually, in a way, it's been corrupting our own time or our perception of time. So waiting for this new to happen, for everything to change, it probably hasn't changed the actual way it was done. It's changed our perspective of time, because the 3 of Wands is looking out into the future and leaving the past behind. So when you're looking to see what's going to happen, it's setting it up. And it's like anything. It's like when you're waiting for a baby to be born, or you're waiting for your birthday if you're a kid. It feels like it takes forever. And that's what I'm getting, is that it's our perspective of our timeline, because the Emperor's come up. So the Emperor to me is someone that is in a very powerful position. So we're really powerful. So we create that within ourselves. So if you get on with, what's going on, but you get on with your life and you're still in the present moment, then it doesn't impact as much. It doesn't feel like it's taking forever.
Okay.
But it didn't change the outcome per se.
Okay.
But it changed our reality, if we were doing that constantly, changed our reality of how we were perceiving the moment and time. That's what the cards were telling me, and I was getting a little bit of a download as well as I was looking into them.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so the next question is, Are the Arizona and Nevada still counting votes? How is it going to play out? And if there's an agenda for the delay. Great question, Lady Hawk.
It is, and it's a really loaded question too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, because I mean, like the other day, it's a bit of a clown show, really, isn't it? It's not really an election. So
Yeah, no, it's been ridiculous.
Just been ridiculous. And remember, actually, Elisa, before I answer this question, can we ask about the military again and see if they were actually watching and recording?
Oh yes,
yeah,
I think that was the question I was looking for before.
So I was watching what's his name, Phil G, whatever his name is, something like that. Yep. Anyway, he was saying that he was invited on to watch with certain other people that were quite high ranking, and it was like they were watching a screen, but then what they'd done is they'd built this software that could connect into every single tabulator or a computer that was sending through the votes, and they had a system where they could see if it was what the actual what's the word, if there was anything that wasn't right with what was coming in. And he said it was going off everywhere. But he did say that Florida was allowed to vote naturally. They somehow fixed it so that there was no
well, DeSantis did stuff. I know DeSantis got ready for it, and he had his people at the locations.
Yeah, but I think that they could actually stop it somehow, like because they knew that they'd seen it happen way back in 2020, and so they knew what to do. So he was saying that he watched it all night as they would go in and see these particular, flipping and whatever, and then they were archiving it all, every single little bit of cheating. So we wanted to check to see if that was truth, if there was actually like a military doing that cyber.
Well, the first thing I want to ask is, was he really
watching that?
So let's first ask that.
Let's just see what's coming up. Yeah, good question. Yeah, because this is the worry card, and he was saying he was really worried. He didn't think this should go ahead. That's what he was saying as well. He didn't want this to go ahead because he knew that there'd been cheating. So he was really worried, and then he didn't like how they were doing it. He actually said that. So your Four of Cups, so we've got our Nine of Swords and our Four of Cups. He wasn't happy with how they were doing it. So now let's check to see if he actually did watch that going on. Page of Cups. Yeah, they've offered him something. So he actually was offered something, and that's wisdom. The fish in the cup to me is always wisdom. So it's bringing through some emotional clarity. Okay, and then to me, that's the chaos that happened. That Seven of Wands has come up again. So this is what was going on in the actual voting. Was this complete and utter actions that created the chaos. So yeah, it does feel like they offered him that. Yeah, look, Two of Cups. So there was definitely a connection and an agreement or whatever made for him to do that.
Very good. So then the next question would be, if it's true that they were able to see what was happening at the time.
So you just want to, if they could see, so you want to, if that was truth, if that whole algorithm type
but
software.
We still haven't answered Lady Hawk's question.
I know. So let's have a look at that. So all right, so Arizona and Nevada are still counting votes. Oh, isn't that unbelievable? Okay. Wasn't that where they had a lot of things break down? Was that right? And they had to use a lot of paper ballots and stuff, and then they found there was some guy they videoed was actually filling out lots and lots of ballots sitting at the desk.
See, that I think was a movie. It was too obvious. It was too obvious. It was out in the open. No way somebody who's doing illegal activity is going to do it like that. I feel that was a movie.
Yeah. Okay. So interesting here. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles has come up straight away. So this is someone that's contemplating their reality. They're looking at what they've got. So they're looking to see maybe what they need to do to try and change the results. However, I feel that the truth's going to come out. So the King of Swords, I feel that they're the cabal, the deep black hats, they're actually trying to work out what can we do to fix this. Yeah, but so there's still some mystery going on, but they're being watched. I would say that they're actually being watched, and that it's known what they're doing. So that Four of Swords is about there's something secret going on, but there's a plan in. There's also been something that's been discussed that can be a plan in action. So I feel they're being watched, monitored, and no matter what happens, they're going to get caught. So yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Love it.
So
Ten
what
of
would you
Swords.
say?
Finished.
Finished. Okay. So
They're
what would you
done.
say the outcome would be then? That they would, are they going to would they cancel the election? No, I guess they would figure out what the true outcome is. In other words?
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah. So let's have a look and
Okay.
see if that's the case. Will they, once this all comes out, will it be openly admitted to? I guess that's timing again, isn't it? Let's have a look and see if they will actually, will they reflip it so that it goes to the people maybe that they want it to go to? They're going to create balance somehow. So they're going to get the numbers, the white hats are going to get the numbers they need to get whatever power they need in the Senate, is what I'm getting. So because this is actually trying to find a balance, and it's an action card when you've got your Two of Wands. So I feel they could control that too. They can actually change things up. Yep, our Mr. T cards just come up. So they can actually change it up to what they need to have, so they've got enough people in the Senate. Yeah. So they're going to stop it because that Two of Swords has come up. So this is about having to make a big decision. So they will make whatever decision they need. I feel that they've got some control over it.
Okay.
So if they need 3 more people in the Senate or something, they'll probably make sure that happens. And then they might let the rest still go through the actual fraud to whoever the black hats wanted it to go to. And then that will just come out as this is what happened, fraud.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So let's see. Very good. Let's talk about XRP.
Okay.
That's been in litigation for a while, but that's part of the movie. So will XRP be done with the SEC lawsuit by the end of this year?
Okay, because I really honestly was expecting it to come through a lot earlier, like July or August, and we're in November. So yeah. Whether that's strategic, so that they're going to wait for everything to fall off a cliff and then to start bringing out the results of something like that to help kickstart it without the interference of the black, the cabal. Who knows? Let's have a look and see. Will it come out by the end of 2022? Yeah, I'm not too sure that it will. Okay, I'm going to pull one more for clarity because I've got some cards here. Yeah, okay. So this is what's happened. So we've had our Four of Cups, which is, again, people being offered something that they don't like. They're not really looking at it. So this is like XRP. They've been, it's been really hard for them. They've been told stuff that's probably not truth, and we're by the SEC, and we have too. So then we've got our Queen of Swords, and this is someone that she's quite determined. She's, but she can also maybe not be quite cutting the truth. So it's still not quite there. But then the 2 cards, and I got the hit. I had to pull a clarity card. The world card came out. So I would say that this is going to happen once the military come out. So once some truth has come out, then it's going to happen. So that's what I'm getting. So it's, again, it's relying on,
everything's holed up on the same stuff. Everything is
everything. It is. Yeah. So I'm going to test with my kinesiology. It may come out in late December, is what I just got with that. So by then, hopefully something else has come out for people to know.
Okay.
So, yeah. So don't worry about it. Just know it will come through.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay.
Do you want me to have a look for some questions?
Yes. Let me.
You do what you need to do. It's all good. Okay. So
I'm looking to see. Okay. Hold on. I'm looking for the questions that I had taken pictures of, because usually I take pictures of the questions.
okay. So
Okay, here we go. Okay, breaking report. Registered Colorado Democratic Dick Patton arrested for cybercrime and voting machine tampering.
when did that come out?
That came out. I took the picture on Monday.
Okay. So that was before even everyone went to the polls.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want me to check?
If that's true. Is it true that Colorado Democratic, I don't have the whole name here, Dick Patton, Patton, was arrested for cybercrime and voting machine tampering. So is that true?
Is that truth?
Yeah.
Even if we haven't heard about it, is it truth? Yeah, this is it, isn't it, these days? So
yeah,
it's it may have happened because we've got our Three of Wands, which is looking again towards the future and letting go of the past. So it could be something that comes out publicly after the event, if that makes sense, because then we've got our Page of Cups. So too, if he's been offered a deal, then he could have been squawking, he could have been telling on the others, because we've got the Empress. So it's like something was created that was going to really help in the situation of getting a lot more truth out. So I feel, look, maybe he was, and maybe he's done a deal with the White Hats.
Yeah.
So, but it won't come out in public until, it's meant to.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So it looked like there was something being offered there as well as creating a whole new aspect.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's see if we have any other questions. Question. Here we go. People claim we're watching a movie. Is it true that the White Hats have completed the mission and we're watching a movie?
Yeah, it was interesting because just as you were asking that, I pulled a card straight up, and but there's still stuff they're doing. So it's not that they're completely completed. I feel they know where they're going, but there's still stuff to do. When the Two of Pentacles comes out, it's like either a 50-50 or they're still trying to finish off some things. So I don't feel it's completely finished. There's still work being done in the background. But it's like they know, yes. So again, we've got a 50-50 because we've got our Two of Swords when you're looking at this situation. So they're still doing stuff, making decisions, discussing things. And let me have a look and see. Oh, my goodness, another two. Can you believe that? That's 3 twos. So the Two of Wands, which is an action card, but it's looking for balance and getting the best outcome globally. So no, they're still in act. That's crazy. I've never had 3 twos come up like this, depicting every single aspect of a reality, creating a reality, discussing it, and then taking action. So I feel there's still stuff going on, love and light. Yeah. But it's like, they know.
They say we should explain what watching the movie means, right? Yeah. I think it's important because I think it might be confusing for people. So when we say we're watching a movie, it means that if something happened, it could have been the White Hats making that happen so that people wake up. That's what we mean when we say, is it part of a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other aspect to that as well that I've sort of always put it down to is something might have happened 2 years ago and it only just comes out like maybe now for us. So that's why we're also watching a movie, because things have happened in retrospect, but it had to come out now to be able to kick in the next sequence of the chapters of the movie. So it's all not really done on times, it's done on events, is what I feel they've always said to us. So yeah, so that's, you're right. So it's a good way to put it too, Lisa.
Okay. All right. So it looks like Dennis has some questions now, but they're not related to current events. But
Okay.
I don't have anything else, so we're going to go for it. All right,
Okay.
Dennis. We're veering the ship. Oh, you know what? Right now is a good time to have people put 888 on the live chat if they want to have a reading, a general reading with Maree.
Yeah.
So put 888. And let's see who gets it. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. I gotta go look at the list of the people that have readings. Oh my God, it's been a lot, you know?
We can always do second time round, because a lot of people would have shifted some stuff as well. So just go with whatever feels right, Elisa.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Love and Light, Lisa Chiara.
Okay, let's have a look. So Lisa. So Lisa, what I'll do is I'll just connect in through my higher self, and then just tune in and ask your higher self for permission to do this, which you've given, and then I'll just, whatever comes up for you that might be relevant for now. And then, yeah, just to give you a little bit of guidance if you need it. So let's have a look and see. That one's really hot. Wow. Yeah, I was actually, when I was tuning in to you, I was actually feeling that you felt quite light, like you felt like you sort of decided on a direction to go, and you were feeling actually okay with things. Yeah, because we've got our Ace of Pentacles straight up. So to me, this is something positive that you're creating in your reality. It can be around money, but it can be around work, or just a direction in life. So to me, you've it's almost like you've made a decision about something and you're doing it. And then we've got our Knight of Wands. So this is something that can be, it's action card because it's a wand. A knight is someone that is bringing it through quite quickly, but it can cause a little bit of chaos. But I feel that you're flexible as well. So you'll actually, yeah, something's finishing though, because the Ten of Swords has come up. When this comes up to me, it's like it's really letting go of something that you don't need anymore. It's old, it's done. Don't leak any more energy to it, because I can just see you. It's like you're turning right and you're actually really quite comfortable with this new way ahead for you. And we've got our High Priestess. To me, this is also our inner mysteries. It is a mystery card, but when I'm doing it for a personal reading for you, I'm feeling that you're connecting more into your intuition, that you're actually you're trusting yourself a lot more. So just keep going inside and really listening to that intuition. That's going to guide you. And yeah, it's like you don't have to be worried about things, because you've got this ability. You've done enough work. Seven of Pentacles. You've planted enough seeds. Just trust what you've got in place. I know there's a real trust thing coming up for you. Don't go into your head about stuff, because you've got this. You can do this. And Ten of Cups. So you can actually choose to feel really good and keep going and creating the world you want. But let go of the past and let go of any negativity that comes into your mind, because you can do this. You've got it. So, yeah, just trust yourself. Use your intuition. You're doing great.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you, Maree. So now we can go on to Dennis's question. Was there ever a real King Solomon? Or was the name of the temple Sol on?
Yeah, what a good question. Let's check first of all to see if there was actually a being, whether they were a giant or whether they were our size, that actually was a king or a person of high regard. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so it's quite hot. All right. So again, we've got our Seven of Pentacles that comes up. So there was a lot of things and I was connecting directly into this person, and there was a lot of things that was done by this person, because there was a lot of seeds planted. There was a lot of reality that was created. Okay. And then we've got the 10 of Wands. So it's almost like he finished before his time, because that 10 of Wands is, it's taken a while to get there, but then it was completed. All the actions he did were completed, and it did create something beautiful, because we've got our 9 of Cups. So it was what he was wanting and desiring as well to create. So, but maybe it finished like before everyone has said it has, if that makes any sense. So,
no.
Okay, so what happens is sometimes when we get stories of legends, myths of people that have been amazing kings in their time, they get extended. They get, it's like Chinese whispers, they get made bigger. I feel that he actually did what he did, but he finished it a lot sooner. And some of the stories that came out of him weren't actually truth. So, but he did, there was a lot of good stuff that he did, but there was something more as well. So whether there was also a temple, let's have a look and see, because it could easily have been both. So I'm just going to check on that.
Okay.
Yes, there was also a temple, because we've got our Ace of Cups, which brought a lot of people a lot of joy and usually feeling quite good. So yeah, so there was definitely Dennis both.
Okay, so then he's saying if the temple is the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Oh, let's check on that and see. Okay.
And Dennis, we did ask about the hurricane on the last show. So it wasn't, it was not to hit Trump as the target. That was not the reason why.
No. Okay. Yeah, it's okay.
And Kathy, also on the last show, we did talk about Nicole as well.
Okay. Yeah. So our first cut up is our 3 of Pentacles. So this is where there's been agreements made or contracts made around something. And then we had our 9 of Cups. So I don't feel that the Temple of Solomon is the Great Pyramid of Giza, because I just kept seeing as well 2. So 2 aspects to it. So no, there's 2 places, because the 9 of Cups is something that's wanted and decided. And then there's mystery, but there is some mystery around it. So with that contract or whatever was being discussed to create, it's actually still hidden. So there's still a lot of mystery around the Temple of Solomon and the Great Pyramid of Giza. There's still a lot of mystery that hasn't come out. So I feel they were separate from those cards. But there's this is the Queen of Pentacles again, who contemplates reality. What do I need to create? So it's not come out. The truth about both of them, I don't feel, has come out in total. But there was for me, there was definitely 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And whether it's on an interdimensional realm now as well, whether the whole energetic aspect is on another interdimensional realm with that Temple of Solomon.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, so the next question is, this is a good question. I can't ask it the way it is, but I can ask if Q is a military operation.
Okay. Yeah, let's have a look and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's based on a military operation.
Operation, yeah.
Okay, so that one's, we're going to get yeah. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Yeah. Hot, hot, hot. I love it when the cards are just pulsing and hot. It makes it so, yeah, definitely. So the 4 of Wands. So to me, this is always somewhere, it's a beautiful creation. It's a win. See, you can see inside, it's actually like a collection of people. It's a safe place to be, but it's an action card. And then we got our Ace of Pentacles. So I'm going, yes, it is. The Ace of Pentacles is yes to a military. And then we've got the 4 of Pentacles. Again, this is something that's been set up over a long period of time, but it's, to me, creating a foundation. So, yeah, it is.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So Maple Tree wants to know, what does the 5D look like? Why are we in a simulation? So
Alisa,
I'll let you answer.
Do you want to have you're busy
first. Yeah.
She's busy. Oh, okay, no problem. So Maple Tree, for me, 5D is a personal experience of life. So depending on our our vibration and our frequency, which is what we attract to us or what we then experience, we are really the absolute creators of our world in that respect. So to me, 5D, you can see the shimmering vibration around, say, the trees, nature, everything. And it's almost like things come very quickly. There's a lot of synchronicity. You're meeting people that usually have a lot of integrity, that are very heart-based. So to me, that's what 5D is. Everyone has a different perspective of that. And why are we in a simulation? That's the, who made God? I mean, that's the $1 million question as well. When I did a session with Elisa, it came through. It was all about experiencing and actually choosing to be here and actually having this amazing experience.
Yeah.
And being able to also be the observer of it, rather than learning how to not be so embroiled in things emotionally, letting the emotion change us on an energetic level, but then being able to observe and go, oh, wow, look at that. Look what I've created here. Thank you for being my teacher, even if it's someone that's annoying, you to pieces. So it's all about experiencing. That's what I got. What do you reckon, Elisa?
So the best way to explain this is if you've seen the movie Avatar.
Yeah.
If you've seen the movie Avatar, he gets in this pod, he closes it, and his consciousness goes into this blue being, right? It's an avatar. It's a different experience that what he's experiencing as a regular human being. That's exactly what this is. That's right. It's like a simulation. So when he closes that pod, his consciousness goes into a simulation, and that simulation feels like he's actually in that blue avatar body. But it's not him. It's just his consciousness. So literally, Avatar is the perfect example of explaining how does this simulation work. It's literally exactly what it is. So
yeah, that was beautifully said. And I think I watched that movie about 6 times. It's just because there's such a ring of truth to it. That's what I was feeling. So, yeah, as you were speaking again, that 4 of Wands came up. So you're right. It's like creating a place, and, it takes action and whatever, but it's creating a safe place for us, to experience being a powerful divine. Oh, my God, you're not going to believe it. Exactly the same card just came up as our Ace of Pentacles. So it's about creating a beautiful aspect for our divine consciousness to come through and experience something in a lower vibration. And where time slowed down, so we can actually, have that experience.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I love it.
Crazy. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me.
Do you want me to ask some more questions, or you got them?
Why did the being? I am looking for a question. So the FBI raided the home of a UFO website dedicated to Area 51.
Okay.
Took all information. Any reason why they would do that?
Why did the FBI do anything? It's like, who's owned them? How long ago was this, so under Lady Hook? Because if it was a while ago, then it would be under control.
Oh my God, my brother is here.
Really? Hi, brother. Which one? Where are we?
The one that has the same last name as me.
Okay. I haven't seen it on the chat yet. So let me have a look at this and just see why they would do that. Okay. Yeah. They don't want any information getting out because our King of Swords has come up. So they don't want the truth and the wisdom or whatever to come out. And the Nine of Pentacles, so it's unique. So what they took was quite unique. Maybe they actually knew that was going to cause some problems. Yeah, because they want to do things their own way. 4 of Pentacles, this is setting up their own foundation. They've been working on this forever. So they don't want things to come out that is not under their control. So, yeah, 9 of Wands. Been a long, hard journey, hasn't it, this whole thing, Area 51. How long has people been talking about this? Since the 40s, is it? So it's been a really long journey, but people have just sort of stuck with what they've been getting and information and whatever. So they just want to have control of it.
I think we're a little bit late for that, personally.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, oh yeah, they're gone now. So yeah.
So this is my brother.
Oh, hi. So it's Homodio, is that how you say it?
Well, his name is Moyo.
Moyo.
His nickname. But to answer his question, Moyo, we
Hi.
just looked at Q, and Q is a military operation. So it's not JFK Jr. It's,
How about because JFK though could be an aspect of that military thing. Like he could be an aspect of it. Yeah.
So he could be part of the military. So is JFK Jr. part of the military operation that is Q?
Yeah. Let's have a look and see. It's a good question. Oh, tower card, tower moment. I reckon this is going to blow people's minds. The change that because I was asking specifically about him. He's done so much to create change. Yes, the Empress card, absolute creator. This is bringing through beauty. This is bringing through wisdom, everything. They're powerful. These are major arcana cards. So these are powerful cards. To have them together, he's created chaos. Yes, it's brilliant. Like, oh my God, 3 major arcana cards, strength. Yeah.
So the answer is yes.
Yep. He's part of that, very much part of that.
Of
And
that
those
team.
cards are so strong. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Good question.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
So, and this is why it may be that they don't bring him out, because he's doing so much. Who knows if they'll bring him out or not?
Yeah.
I'd love them to.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, this is a good question. Is the WWF connected to the movie? Do you know what the WWF is? The World Wrestling Federation.
Oh,
it's a fake. It's a total fake soap opera. Wrestlers, the wrestlers that throw them. Yeah.
I think about 10 years ago, I sort of watched half a show. I went, what is this? It's just crazy. Some people love it, right?
It's scripted. It's scripted, and people still watch it. So whatever.
So is it connected to the movie we've been watching? Is that what Lisa's asking?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Connected
okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who knows? Anything's possible in this crazy world. We have open minds. Okay. Lisa, you may be onto something really weird here. It's like just really weird and random. Yeah, okay. So we've got the world card for a start. So it's probably something that's known about, in quite a lot of places. But then we got the military card. So who knows, maybe they could use something like that to get something through to people as far as changing up something or getting the wisdom across to people. And then we've got our King of Wands. So I feel that they could have someone, because a king is a master and wands is action card. They could have someone that can actually use that to their advantage. So Lisa, I'm going to have to go with a yes, which is crazy.
Wow.
You would never think it, would you?
No.
But it's definitely somehow connected into what's going on.
Okay.
No idea how, but yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Okay,
what made
very
Lisa
good.
think of that? That's really interesting.
Well, she was saying Vincent Kennedy is WWF. It's all scripted.
Yeah.
So the TVs that they use at their events are collected for the loosh they gather. Interesting.
Wow.
Very interesting.
It's interesting. So there's something going on there. Yeah. Don't know what it is.
So Waterfall Sounds is saying Trump was part of the WWF. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So
I have a question that just came to my head.
Okay, go on. Come on, throw it out there.
So I read that, how the Rothschild guy died?
He was 91. I saw. That's all I saw.
Okay. So what I read was that it was his wife, Evelyn Rothschild, who was the mole.
How interesting.
So was she, his wife, the mole that was had infiltrated that whole entire family, and was the one who brought him down.
Interesting. And it was interesting because when I you know how things sort of jump up in some news, like when you're looking at news, and I straight away got the thought, oh, I wonder if he died a while ago, but it's only just come out.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
know,
I'm sure.
that's what I
I'm
was getting.
sure.
So let's ask the question directly about that. Her being was she an aspect of
Mm-hmm.
a takedown scenario? Yeah, I think she was, because our lovers cards come up straight away, which is creating chaos. So seven of wands has been up a bit today, hasn't it? Our chaos card. So yeah, she was definitely in working with someone and that's also an internal card. So I would say yes, that's a pretty strong yes. And then the 7 of wands, which creates chaos. Yeah. And we've got our Queen of Swords. Now, remember, our Queen of Swords can be a little bit tricky, very direct, very whatever, but can do it for her own purposes. So I think she was, because so she may have only been a small link in it. I'm really surprised, because normally in those families, it's just you're in or you're out, you know. So that's really interesting. But maybe there was a deal offered. You know, you don't know, do you?
Wow. Amazing.
So, there you go. That's what the cards are telling us. But like I say, always trust your own intuition, trust your own gut. You know, you're the wisest person you're ever going to know. So you listen to yourself. So that's just what's coming through in our beautiful cards today.
Yeah, and absolutely. And as far as that's concerned, you know, we are, our higher self knows, you know, knows us, knows what's best for us. So it will always have our best interests. So we got to be listening to those messages that we receive.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah.
Wow. Fantastic.
Anything else? Is there anything else, or how are we going?
We have 5 minutes, but it's already the top of the hour because we started late. So I think we're good for today.
Me too, because guess what card I just pulled? The Mr. T card. Just randomly pulled a card, and there it is. So last time it was a military card, and this time it's the Mr. T card. So it's all good, guys.
Yep, it's all coming. Hang in there. Stay positive. Stay in your highest timeline. And we love you. And also, Marie is not able to do the show on Monday, Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. No, correct.
Yeah.
So
we'll go.
So see how, because you're going to be moving house. Let's do it sort of my Saturday morning, your Friday night. Is that okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Gives you a bit of a chance to get unpacked.
Yes, absolutely.
Beautiful.
All right, everybody. Much love to you all. Thank you for being here. And don't forget to like the video and share it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Take
See
care,
you guys.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.